A full house at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos.
Austin Seibert set to
and off we go from Denver.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne to the 43, 2nd down. This defense for the Broncos, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Now Lawrence now going to move them around. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Hey, Ginger.
Here's Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and now it's 2nd down. When you look at this Bronco defense, they enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, go, go. 11. This one's up.
Now Lawrence to throw. He'll find the rookie here from Texas Tech. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. That'll bring out second and goal after the gain of 5. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
No gain on the play.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. N'Keal Harry, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cam Little,
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. Across midfield. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
To throw, here's Nix. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Nix to the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The quick slant caught. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Well, they're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1.
Ready.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And it'll be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, They were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
They'll start on the ground. Etienne. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Take right open. On the red. Hey, this.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
And he comes back with one complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Throwing Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
38-yard line.
Ready.
Nix to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. The Broncos at 12-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
The tackle made.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
To throw is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Austin Seibert on for the field goal.
Seibert's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
24.
Lawrence will throw. Catch is made by Harry. He's into space past the 25. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 53 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Hey, go. Hey,
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Back to throw. Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
2nd and 10.
Bombers. Oh, my second. See the ball. Hey,
operating from the gun. Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Nix from the shotgun. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Harvey. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun. Nix. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now they'll change things up.
Middle.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Oh, my second. Ready. 37. Check. Olay.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken around the 12. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
Hey, go. Son.
Now Lawrence. He's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
Well, partner,
19.
guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lawrence. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 22. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Rocky Mountain snow looks like it's going to continue through this second half as we are back underway in Denver. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 24-yard line.
Motion, motion. Ready. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Here's Nix once more. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. Right here, right.
Back to throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Ready. Right here, right. Hey, Sean, let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bennett. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Captain. Hold on, son. Ready. To the right, yep.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are back within a score. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
14. Broncos 11. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Sheds off the tackle. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, run! Hey, so go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This quick pass complete to Sutton. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Chill.
Back to the air with Nix. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now it's Nix. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They're going. It's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
At the 17-yard line.
Nix looking to throw again. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On play action, Lawrence. Thomas brings it in. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Go. Hey, so go. Here we go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Ryan, go. Hey, Ginger, time.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. N'Keal Harry with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Nix. Able to find Mims. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jaguars 21. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey,
Throwing now, Lawrence. Finding Harry.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, Lion.
Back to throw, Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Back to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Jaguars are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, Ginger. Here we go, son.
They'll run with ETN. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
The extra point splits the uprights. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Bombers.
He's back to throw. He's got a man, complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Sutton. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Here comes an important one now for Austin Seibert. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Broncos who are going to get the first shot at things. They'll have it here as we start in overtime. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they get the ball first here in this overtime period. Remember, even if they score a touchdown, it's not over. There's always a chance to go and score a touchdown the other way, but they can certainly get a leg up with a solid drive here. They'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Back-to-back completions, and that puts them in enemy territory.
And we're always looking for that elusive term, momentum, aren't we? And I think they're building it with the back-to-back completions. Now they feel like they can either take a shot or continue to build it the way that they're doing now. Safe throws, get it to their playmakers, and see what happens.
Throwing Nix. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Trying to run forward. Here's Hardy. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Decision to be made on 4th and just a few inches in overtime. What do you do?
I know you've got to weigh it out as a head coach, because if you don't get it, you've turned it over in a great spot for the opposition to go down and win the game. But 4th and inches, I think what most teams do is they say, if we can't get inches, we don't deserve to win anyway.
Hold on a second. Ready. My name is Hudson. Kill.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points, and now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
Now we'll see what Lawrence can do in overtime. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big first down here in OT.
And the team around him has a lot of confidence now after picking up that first down. Everyone seems a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback for your fantasy league? Because he just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Hey, Soko, Sahat.
On second down, Etienne once more. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Well, partner, there's something special